Hello there, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel Benidorm and Beyond. I produce positive, original and informative videos on a weekly basis about Benidorm where I live and the surrounding areas. So if you enjoy this vlog, please consider becoming a subscriber so you'll never miss any new content as I upload it in the future. This is number 18 in my series of street view videos showing you along various roads in Benidorm in depth. To watch any of my previous vlogs, simply search Benidorm, discover it, and then add the name of the road you're interested in. I hope to cover many more in the future if you can't find what you're looking for yet, and thank you all so much for watching, as always. Today I'm showing you along Avenida Montecarlo in response to a request from a subscriber. This long street runs parallel to Avenida de Estocolmo in the Rincon de Loix area, and like that road it begins at Calle Nápoles but ends at Calle Sierra Dorada instead. I'm starting this vlog from nearly 3 kilometres along the avenue, as up until this point it is purely residential buildings and private homes. So, we begin today at the junction of Calle de Roma, which has just had substantial roadworks carried out on it. I recently uploaded a video of these and some information about the street itself if you would like to look it up. Opposite the junction are the large premises of Cafeteria Playmon Park. This takes its name from the 3 large apartment blocks which overlook it and offers drinks, snacks and tapas and is very popular during the summer. Next door we see 2 empty units which have both been vacant for some time. These are Miriam's on the left, which was an internet cafe and telephone booth shop, but presumably as most people can simply use their mobile phones for these services now, their business dried up and they are now closed down for good. Moving along we reach supermarket Uniday Market. Previously called Max Coop, it is a good and well-used local useful store and is a cooperative. Uniday have been operating in Spain for 75 years and have 1,300 stores throughout the country. Uniday also owns several mini-markets dotted in and around Benidorm, which are branded under the name Udaco. On the opposite side of the road is an apartment block called the Don Gregorio, which in years gone by were purely holiday apartments but are now a mix of tourist and residential. It has 28 rooms over its 8 floors and offers a small private pool and solarium area out the back. In front of the Don Gregorio apartments and overlooking Calle de Londres is the apartment block Edificio Cádiz. It was at one time only for holiday makers but is now largely residential, and the British make up a very high proportion of the residents who live here. It has 36 rooms over its 9 floors. Staying on the right hand side we see a large and well kept swimming pool which is attached to the apartment block Loixana. The large pool has an adjoining smaller splash pool, and surrounding it is a nice grassed area with plenty of benches to relax upon. We now arrive at the residential apartment block that the pool belongs to, the Loixana, which has 72 rooms over its 15 floors. Below the block is a chemist, and adjacent to this is Centro Estudios DF, who used to offer private school tutoring to children, but this is now closed and up for rent. Alongside this is an estate agent and property administration business called Medrano. Passing the entrance to the Loixana building, we reach Hair Salon Montecarlo, which takes its name from the street it is on, and this abuts a closed-down mini-market. Next along is popular locals bar, simply named Loixana, which was closed on the day I filmed, but only because it was early morning. Crossing over on the left-hand side, we now see the Vacanza apartment complex. This consists of 4 buildings which contain almost 400 apartments in total. The blocks are called Tower Montecarlo, Tower Monaco, Tower San Marino and the Vacanza Tower itself. They all share a large central swimming pool and garden area. Staying on this side we see Calle Vienna, which is a very steep road leading uphill. And off this road you'll find the entrance to the 4-star Hotel Palm Beach and the Cumbre Lux apartments, amongst others. Back on the right-hand side, after passing the unused and neglected tennis courts of the Loixana building, we then pass the sloped entrance down to their car park. Next to this is the gated back entrance to the apartment block Girasol, which faces onto Calle Bruselas. Moving further along, we then come to Catholic Church La Parroquia de Nuestra Señora del Mar. They hold services every day at 10 a.m. and again in the evening at 7:30. Moving back along on the left-hand side, we see the residential apartment block Nina. Beneath the apartment, we find solicitors, defensalia abogados, who specialise in family and matrimonial law. Next door is the residential block Auge 4, and this abuts the entrance to apartment block complex Ciudad Antena, which is a gated community of 4 separate buildings. Back across to the right-hand side again, we cross over Calle Bruselas and reach the bright green tourist apartment block called Now. Previously known in the past as apartment block La Plata, it was then used predominantly by Guest of Air Tours, Cosmos and Travel City. Built in 1995, the block was fully renovated in 2013 and is now geared towards attracting young party people, what we used to call the 1830s crowd. With 40 apartments over 11 floors, they offer free Wi-Fi and a fully equipped kitchen, alongside a small pool and sun lounge area and their own bar. Back across the road, we see the sloped uphill entrance to the car park of the next apartment block along, Edificio Gemelos 15. Gemelos actually means twins in Spanish, and there are 28 of these Gemelos blocks in Benidorm, but as far as I know, this is the only one which stands alone and is therefore not a twin at all. Beneath Gemelos 15 and to the left are the offices of the GET Group. This family business was founded in 1987 and they now specialise in retail, real estate and energy projects. They in fact own the familiar blue and white Euro change money exchange offices, which you no doubt will be familiar with, and now boast a total of 30 of these along the Mediterranean coast. To the right of the reception doors for Gemelos 15 is a closed down unit which is up for sale, and many years ago this was occupied by a timeshare company who have long since departed. Moving further down the street, we now see a shut-down mini-market. And this is followed by the closed Montecarlo bar, which when open appeared to be doing quite well, especially with the more mature local men playing card games, etc., but, like countless others, closed down during the pandemic. Back on the right-hand side once more, we see the holiday apartment block of Benidorm Celebrations Music Resort. Part of the Magic Hotel chain, they are known for loud music, pool parties and loutish, uncontrolled behaviour in general. They have 93 rooms over their 12 floors. Carrying on, we next see the Los Torres Gardens apartments, which have 40 rooms over their 11 floors and are now semi-residential. Approaching the end of the road and opposite the Los Torres Gardens is what I would describe as possibly an architect's house, and it is very unusual in design and certainly very large. Whether this is the case or not, I simply don't know, but it looks very nice and always draws my curiosity. On the opposite corner to this, and the very last building on the road, is a lovely old villa, sitting calmly underneath all the surrounding high-rises that overlook it. I'm sure this must have been built long before Benidorm became the massive resort it is now, and I believe it is owned by a French family, judging by the car registration plate, who use it as a holiday home. I hope that you've enjoyed this information vlog on Avenida de Montecarlo with me, and it has given you an idea of what is to be found in this area up and away from the beach, where there is plenty of holiday accommodation to be found, as well as places to eat and drink. If you did like this video, I would ask that you please give it a thumbs up and like it, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. Also, feel free to drop me a line in the comments section if there is something or somewhere you would particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. I'll see you out and about next time. Cheers!